I'll go a little bit higher up because I always go low to the side of the river because I'm usually trying to go to Raider, but for Grimm's base it's easier to go high to the river. I should make like a little like drivable like ramp or some shit over that. That'd be funny. I probably fall off. I probably fall off so much. Alright. Interesting. Curious what those tall bits are all about, but I'll see those I guess when they get made up. Alright. So let's see. Duct tape, metal, coffee, coffee. I will take... I think the blood bags were supposed to go over to Nick, but I'll go drop those off. There was corn in there. Corn water, other corn stuff, and seeds. Yeah, alright. Cool. Alright, I will swing past next and drop him off the blood bag since he's doing medical stuff. And I must admit, I like the fact that like the game isn't struggling too much with like a lot of the building stuff. Like usually we only have like one or two like big base sort of things, and this time we've actually had a few. Oh, I forgot to drop off the fucking hobo stew. I can swing back past. Alright. I'll bring the hobo stew back over and then I'll head on out the other end at the base and head back then. So you should have heaps of... Oh shit, don't run over a spike. You should have heaps of stuff. Let's see, hobo stew. There we go. I don't know how I missed that. There we go. Go back to my base. And it's only day 60 too. Oh. I feel like the game's days have both been passing like sometimes quickly and sometimes like I'm expecting them to be a lot higher than they are. But then again, like if I was not trying to stream this for everybody, I would essentially be like playing this for hours per day, and in the space of like a month I'd probably be up to a few hundred days easily. Probably also in the space of a month I'd probably be like, I don't specifically get like bored with 7 days, but like I know everybody else would be. I forgot to make the spikes before I headed back out. Oh shit, fucking hell, the braking ability on this is lacking. Holy hell. Alright, pop you in there. Okay, so I've got some extra stuff. My biggest thing is I've got to making a lot of these. They can wait for a minute. Give me some. Pretty sure it's supposed to be under there, but it's not always. Let's see, spikes. Probably, yes, I can make the iron spike traps. I guess I could make like, I don't know, 8 of them. I assume there would be 8 that are absolutely fucked up around the place. Let's keep making the aloe vera while I'm doing this. As for this, I will... I guess the main thing is, as long as the outer ones are mostly upgraded, that's the main thing, I think. I'll hit the wrong one every so often, but there's not much I could do about it. How long do they take to make? Ages. Ages. I think even just like every other one would be good. It's very hard to hit these bastards, I've got to admit that. How is that damaged? Okay. Oh, there's one of my spikes made. Let's put you down at there. And there we go. Alright, sweet. So I'll get one every so often. Yeah, I kind of want to upgrade the first row because I figure if they hit that, like they might destroy it, but there's a good chance that they won't hit the wooden ones at all. Normally I would do this in reverse. Usually the back row would be metal and the front row would be wood. And the idea would be that the wood would kind of like, they'd hit that before they actually hit something that's like harder to repair at the back. But at the moment, I'm not too concerned if they do hit this. I'll upgrade them all eventually, and then they'll all be metal. Okay, I'm out of that. That should be fine. I've got the main couple of corners where I'm getting the problems. I've got another spike already, so I'll pop you there. I don't have too many missing. I've got like the one that's down here. So this will take a bit to get. There's one there and there's a couple over there. Each one of them will take a bit. Cool. I'll see if I've got any more made. Let's see if I've got any more water too. I'm trying to pick this up as I go, just so that if I forget or if I go out on a quest, I have the space to be able to have have the space to be able to have like more than, 3, I guess, more than like 2. Okay, some of that might be grown soon. If I have another spike, I might as well pop it out there. So all the way up here. Okay, where'd you go? Spike. Go. Yeah, that one will go, and then I think there's one. Let's see, one. Yeah, just the 2. So I don't need like fucking 5 more getting made. I just need the couple that I've got. You can go there. I might as well just wait for this last one. I'll get this last one done and then I'll cancel the stack. That way I don't waste the extra metal and I might be able to upgrade an extra block. Because the other thing too is that all these spikes that are here that I've upgraded in the back, like that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I just would have preferred to have got it along the rung kind of thing. Plus, they should potentially die faster on the metal spikes, hopefully. That's my hope anyway. It should still take them like a solid minute to kind of like walk into them and do some damage and stuff. I'm hoping. The other thing too is like I could have also put this on various angles and like really like crisscross this shit. That would have been great for them too because like the zombies would have got stuck on more. Oh yeah, there was actually one more. I probably don't have enough to make that extra, but I will make one more spike. That is my fault for not counting that right. Let's get you. Let's get rid of you. Recipes. There we go. I have a spike. There we go. I'll be there. There you go. Nice and easy. Now I have... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that really hurt me. What did it do to this, though? I don't really see much damage. I don't see any difference. Wow. Alright, so that's definitely did better. Alright. So, that's been pretty fucking good. Let's see, 11:30. Yeah, alright. Not too bad. I actually have some fucking free time for a change. How's this going? This is done. That'll be why I was getting the screamer, because I had that running as well as this. See, it's out of iron. No shit. By the time it finishes that, I might be able to do like a whole heap of spikes around the place. I will eventually probably just make extra spikes so I can just like go around and just plant them and upgrade them. I'm gonna need to put more iron in it. I am going to need more fucking iron and nitrate though. That's the only frustrating part is that I've got to probably go mining again. This is one of those things where it's like little known fact about like fucking 7 days is there is like a substantial amount of mining that you actually have to like maintain. You want to be able to like do and make shit all the time. That's the only downside. Hey Shelly, welcome in. Yeah, you probably just heard me like dump on the fact that you got to do mining in this game. I've been doing mining for like the last like 3 weeks consistently. You only need 1 stack of iron. I gave you 5 stacks. You'd be right. If you have any spare, you can always dump it into Nick's fucking box out next to his mailbox. He'll use them. He uses them for his drone. So if it's too many, just do that. I'll wait. I was going to wait till the last one came out, but that looks like it's going to be 10 minutes. I don't have patience for that shit. You can sit there with that. Pretty sure I was actually storing it in there. Yeah, it was. All right. Food, ammo. I don't have enough repair kits on me. Where are they? Up here. Give me that. Okay. Food, ammo, repair kits. Auger. I'll go cut down my trees at some point too. That'll be something I'll do. Fuel. Yes. Give me both stacks of fuel. I don't need the dukes. I'll get rid of them. Get rid of that. Okay. Has she eaten? Not really. There we go. Now she has. I put some paintings up here, but it pisses me off that it's like on the edge of the door. So I've got to like move it over. And this one, I don't know. Maybe. It sort of works. Okay, let's see. Get rid of my extra dukes. Cool. All right. Is this pluckable yet? Not yet. All right. Well, I tried. Those ones aren't ready yet either. And I've half harvested that. They'll be done by the time I come back though, for sure. I have got water recently. I have got my auger. I should leave my shovel at home, but just in case I run out of fuel, it'd be better to have it. No, fuck it. Oh, Jeez, what a fool. I probably should have put a faster door on this thing. I never go out this way because of like how slow it is. Let me put that there. I'll get that when I get back. Making 800-ish iron ingots. Nice. I'm making 1,500 iron ingots. That's why I'm going out to get more iron. I can't make steel yet, so I've started making iron spikes, and iron spikes require iron. So I'm pretty sure this should be reasonably well full by the time I get back. It'd be like the first row's worth will be full. It'd be fine. Pretty much, if I put my actual axe away, hold up so you can see. I've got, apart from the fact that I just dumped out all my iron, I've got not a lot of brass, lead. I'm starting to put sand in for the first time for ages. I've got maxed out stone. I'm okay with clay. Welcome back, Shadow. Okay, it's time to check 2 traders for crucible. It really is. If you can find a spare crucible, like you can take all of my coffee and like all the fucking hobo stew that I can make. That's definitely all yours. Let's get bullet casings. Also, how'd the what do you call it? The housing superior check over go, Shadow? Did everything go all right? I'm gonna stack up some bullet casings to be made afterwards because it can't fucking hurt. And do I have... I need my light on. Coal and... I have oil shale. Coal and nitrate. That's what I want. You. This one. Alright. Gunpowder. Can I make a stack 1,000? Can I make this? I can make 3 stacks of fucking 1,000. Yes. Oh, no. Fucking don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, bitch. Fucking tell me it's there and hide this little, like, padlock. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. I'll go home and make my own fucking shit, and then we'll talk. Oh, my God. All right. Do I have enough bullets for this? Yes, I do. That's like kind of... We have reached some common ground for now about the troublesome roommate. That's good. Because weren't they, like, the same people that were looking after this place in your previous place? Or did I get that mixed up with something? See, I pretty much have enough spaces. 13 more workstation books for you, and you can make it. Damn. Nice. And we have some semblance of what to do. Nice. Yes, while you're gone, Shadow, I started upgrading some of my spikes. And then, of course, I walked into one of my spikes. But, you know, that's me. I do need nitrate. My trees are nearly done. So I've got my tree farm over here. You guys can see every little dot is a tree. There should be about 800 odd, give or take. That's just over that way. As you guys can see, poking over the top of my base, it's the trees. Now, I want to get nitrate, and I am going to need iron, but I'm pretty sure my iron mine, apart from the fact that the one that I had was here and it got flooded, my proper iron mine's over here. It won't take too long. I did end up making like 1,500 odd spikes for the Blood Moon base at one point, and they got decimated. I probably could do with some more meat. I definitely need some more undead meat, Grim, for making the hobo stew for sure. And I am starting to cap into some of the meats, especially since I'm finally getting enough water to actually make stuff. I might go for nitrate mine first because that will be quieter. That's an iron one. That's lead. That looks like... There's a good little nitrate mine right there. Alright, hold up. Night. Let's go with night, not nits. I am mining nits, people, just so everybody knows. So we're all on the same page. Let me put you down, and for the love of fuck, put fuel on you before I leave. And also, you tried to understand your question at my apartment. I think a lack of critical information. Could you repeat? I was asking whether or not this, what is it, the person that came to oversee your place, and the stuff regarding like the crappy roommate that you had, was it the same person that was looking after both this place and your previous place to try to mitigate what's going on with that crappy person, or is it all like a bit different than that? Is it like two different people looking after the houses? What did Grim say then? It's no lead and nat mining spot. Alright. Where is he? He's up in the snow. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, if he wants to mine up there, that'd be awesome as well. I'm just gonna mine down here. I've been mining over this way a heap because nobody comes over here. That's why I have so many trees planted, by the way. But I also have like a really good iron mine here. Also, earlier, excitingly, I found there's a special mine thing here in the desert. And it takes you down into the big ravine thing that's here, big chasm. And down here is a set of ruins that you can go into the mountain. So I've only seen that once before. And we found it again tonight. So that was really cool. So I'll probably not go back through it because I've already looted everything. But if you wanted to see what it was, it'd be definitely on the VOD to check out. This trader's no hit for the Crucible. Damn. God, you'd think at least one of them would do it. What's your lucky looter thing, Grim? Where's my... not that fucking page. Where's my lucky looter at? I have nothing in that department, but I think that would probably help. It's not even lucky looter for, finding shit. What's the one with the trader? It's like rewards or some shit, right? No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you've got that max? Damn. Fucking hell. Is it? The travel roommate and the overseer case is all the same apartment. And that I'm residing in. Oh, fuck off, mate. What's it? That you're residing in. Just that so much time has passed without overseer doing anything about this. That's a little bit of bullshit, though, that they fucking haven't done anything. Especially for, how the fucking roommate was. I know how you're, dealing with it. That's the unclean one, right? The one where, the place is, a fucking gross mess and they don't do anything. Is that the one that I'm thinking of, or is it a different one? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, no, that fucking sucks. I think that is the hardest part about having to live with other people. I pretty much... I don't have this kind of, world experience because, with OCD and shit like that, I was just, the thought of living with other people was already going to be a challenge. And when I moved out, I had a 16-year-old cat that I took with me. So, I really had to have a situation where, my cat was going to be fine and that I was going to be comfortable psychologically with, my OCD. I didn't have any other medical conditions yet at that time apart from basic asthma as well. So everything looked pretty fucking peachy for me. And my face quest. But yeah, I ended up the first place I think I've mentioned I rented for 5 months. And I helped them do up the property and stuff like that. And therefore when they sold it, instead of paying me to work on the house throughout the time, I just got some of the sale money, which was nice, which helped me put a deposit on my previous house. So I got that place and I lived by myself there for a year. And then I built this place while I was living there. And I didn't really make good choices with this one. I mean, I was 18, 19, so it's not I was worldly knowledge, and I sure as fuck didn't have much choice in money. So a lot of this place is cheap and poorly made. But yeah, this place I moved into by myself and lived here for 6 years before I met Nick. And yeah, I don't know. I've considered roommates before, back when shit was expensive and difficult and stuff. But yeah, I realized that I should have kept the shovel with me. I can head back and get that actually. Hold up. I need the shovel, not the pickaxe, to be with me. But yeah, I always considered it, and I'm oh well, I would have issues with have they washed their hands properly? Did they scratch their dick today and turn off a light switch? I don't know. They might have. Did they put on old underwear and just like sit on everything without like pants on? Like, I don't know. What did they do while I was out? Did they fuck somebody on my kitchen bench? Maybe. Like, did they wipe it afterwards? Probably not. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the reasons why I just didn't end up getting roommates. There was not enough trust that, like, they were gonna, like, uphold my fucking OCD, like, stuff while I'm out, like, while I'm not watching, so to speak, or whatever. Which is fair. Like, fucking got to be a lot to live with somebody with OCD, like hand washing and hygiene and shit. So it's not OCD cleaning, right? Like, I can clean, and when I do, I like really fucking get into it for like a solid day. Like, it's a whole day's effort to clean the house. But like, it's more so about myself and my own like cleanliness and the environment that I'm in being clean and stuff. So it's just mindful behavior and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, for instance, not a lot of people think of the fact that like when you go to the toilet, and you're wearing a belt, like you've got to unbuckle the belt to take your shit. Most people at least will wipe their ass if they don't have a bidet, or if they actually want to wipe it and shit. And then you've got whatever potential bacterial flakes or whatever is on your hand that goes back onto your belt before you go back over to wash your hands. So, you know, when you put your belt on, your belt's not actually clean. There it is, this entryway. Like, basic shit like that. People just don't think of. There's so much fucking ins and outs to it. I'd be here for a fucking month and a week if I was, like, gonna explain it all. We were just talking about, like, what it's like to have roommates and the fact that I've never had roommates. Because, like, I've got OCD and I went through, like, a whole different situation. Like, I had, welcome back, Snipe, by the way. I had, the first place I rented, I helped the people do up. And then I got, instead of them paying me throughout it, I got like a little cut of the pay of the sale of the house or whatever at the very end. And then, what is it? I had, that helped me buy my first place, which was my last one, which I lived there for like a year by myself as I built this place. And because I was only like 18, 19 or whatever, I didn't have a lot of money or a lot of knowledge about building and stuff, so it's very cheaply made and it's not very well designed, but it's whatever. And because of my OCD and shit like that, like the concept of living with people, like you don't know if they've scratched their dick and turned off a light switch, like you just don't fucking know. Like, how am I supposed to fucking mitigate my fucking OCD with that kind of stuff going on? I do think of it, though, kind of scary that even if you clean your hands, you still got to rub dirty door handles to close the door behind you. Yeah, well, that's another thing too. Is like I have an ensuite, which is nice for my toilet bathroom kind of thing. So I don't really have to like go into like a small room or whatever for bathroom. That is nice. Where is my thing? It's over here. I especially started to realize all this stuff during COVID. Yeah, that's the funniest part is, like I won't ever fucking go deep into shit with my family and stuff, but one of the funniest arguments that I used to have growing up was about like my hand washing, right? And the funniest thing that I could not laugh any harder about was when COVID came out and everybody, including my family, had to learn all the ins and outs of basic like hand hygiene and hand washing and shit. And I was just fucking rolling in laughter because I'm like, this is my day-to-day life. Like, it's nothing unusual for me. And they're like bitching about like how dry their hands are and how frequently, like how dirty certain certain like surfaces are. And I'm like, no shit. I've always known this. Like, if you walk around out in public and you like consistently like rub your hand along a banister or something like that, like as you walk downstairs, have a look at the color of your hand when you're done with it. It's fucking disgusting. Like, unless you're like walking down with a clean cloth, it's gonna be disgusting. And people just don't think about it. But that shit's like constant forefront of my mind. So yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, it can be very fucking difficult to have roommates, especially like you'd probably be a bit more mindful of it now, Shadow, after having like the really unclean guy. Can make stacks of gas. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. I went past it. That's awesome, Grim. I was bitching about that a moment ago that I can't do it, and the game was lying to me that I apparently could, but couldn't. Where did I start up here? There's my marker. There. That's where I started. Alright, let's get back down here. Because there was some dirt, and I realized I should have had my shovel, and I swap over the pickaxe for it. You are going to be in the way. Come with me. Yeah. I guess that's the thing too, is having like a dirty roommate definitely like eye opens some of this shit as well, because it's like some of this stuff is just like, it seems like it's really common sense. And then when you get somebody that hasn't been brought up the same way or doesn't have that personal level of cleanliness, it can be difficult, especially when you have no like familial or relationship kind of bond to that person. It's very difficult to get them to like change a shitty habit for the well-being of like everybody, especially since a lot of people when they first move out and stuff want to just enjoy that freedom of being an adult and want to enjoy not having to deal with like being nagged to do the shit that like they obviously never did or never wanted to do before. I should have brought the pickaxe. I'd rather sit here with the pickaxe than this. It's so loud. This is exactly the reason why I try to, what's it? Try to surf in the tram and bus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, lean back and forth. Yeah. During turns and stuff, just don't have to grab those sticky handles. Yeah. You know, the funniest part was during COVID, it was perfectly acceptable for me to fucking walk around and use gloves. So I've always used gloves at service stations and stuff like that to get fuel for my car. Always done it. Because, like, sometimes the fuel pump thing is, like, sticky. I don't even want to know why, but it's fucking sticky. And I'm just like, I don't want to be touching this. Like, I'm literally watching, like, it's a constant stream of people coming back and forth over like 10 minutes space. I'm like, there's got to be thousands of people using this in a day. And like the clerk can only get out here every so many hours to wipe these down, if they even do at all. And so yeah, actually, fuck it. I'm going to go and get the pickaxe. I literally would rather the peace and quiet tonight for mining. Come back here. I'd rather the peace and quiet than actually sitting there mining properly. But yeah, I've always had like at least a plastic glove in my handbag or car, either or. Usually in the car, so that like I don't have to deal with fucking grubby fucking stuff out in public. Fucking click on it, sweet mother of God! How many times do I have to fucking click on it? Oh God! Was it? Well, the other roommates moved in already, and they seem to be great people. And you get along. Get along great. That's pretty good. And it's... Was it that one guy I have to battle with? Yeah. Well, the new person you said they were from... I remember you saying, was it like fucking Tanzania or something like that? It's probably absolutely wrong, but I feel like maybe that was roughly where it was. I feel like it's out that way. Zimbabwe, thank you. Fucking, it sounds so stupid, but I get them mixed up because they're very fucking uncommon fucking places to like mention here. I don't even know where fucking Tanzania is, but Zimbabwe, that was what I was trying to think of. Somebody's going to be like, they're not even anywhere near each other on the map. I'll be like, go home. I didn't do geography. This is only up here I can walk. I actually didn't take geography. That was a choice I made. I didn't take it. I think it's fucking obvious most of the time, especially since like directional sense and whatever. But, yeah, no worries. For me, it's like Albania. What's it? I couldn't for the life of me on the place, on the map, find the place on the map. Yeah, look, there's a lot of places I can't fucking find on a map. Most of it's I'm just not trying. A lot of the time it's I'm just not trying, or I honestly just can't be fucked. That's 90% of it is I just can't be fucked. Like, if I really cared, I'd look for something. But, like, when it comes down to, like, a location, like, of somebody, like, you know, your roommate who I'm never probably going to ever fucking meet or talk to. Like, it's not going to matter to me if it's slightly off by like however many fucking kilometers, miles, or countries. Like, it's not going to matter too much. As long as it's in like the ballpark of like I know that they're from like somewhere pretty far away,